Hey Leute, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trace of Cold Steel. Das letzte Mal sind wir stehen geblieben, nachdem wir Crow ins Team bekommen, in die Klasse bekommen haben. Miriam in die Klasse. Genau, wir wollten jetzt mit Crow und dann noch mit Uses. Ja. Dann haben wir ein paar Quests zu machen. Die geheime Quest haben wir auch noch. Fischen wollen wir noch. Genau. So. Aber erstmal mal mit den Dingern reden. Den 22. August nachmittags nun, also wahrscheinlich dann wieder nach dem nach dem Dom dort nicht Old. Ah, okay.
Right.
Okay. Ist das nur vor dem Old School machen? Note. Wir haben jetzt... Das ist required, das ist nicht required. Die beiden müssen wir machen, dann kriegen wir die geheime Quest. Wenn wir vorher, was Kapitel 3, nein, Kapitel 4, Swimming Lessons gemacht haben. Genau. What are you doing here, Crow? Yo, Rena, left something here, so I just came to pick it up. Oh man, I always forget how much of a pain moving is until I have to do it again. This is why I wanted to use my old room to just store stuff in. I wouldn't push your luck with that. Yeah, let's help him. I don't mind giving you a hand. You look like you need it. You serious? Man, I guess they were right when they said you can't beat having a loyal first year at your beck and call. Oh, just to make it clear, this is unpaid labor, I'm afraid. Don't worry, I wasn't expecting payment for the guy who conned 50 mira of me. Yeah. Yo. Oh, hey there. What's up, Crow? What's this I hear about you being a first year again? I heard worse. Did they kick you out already? Come on, you guys know nobody would ever want to get rid of me. Show little respect to the guy teetering on the edge of the second first year. You've only got yourself to blame for that one. So I'm guessing this guy is a first year in your new class, Crow? Yes, I'm from class 7. Well, how about that? Let me give you a little tip. Never drop your guard around this guy, cause he'll be in your pockets the second you do. Hey now, we don't want to give my new classmate here the wrong impression. Trust me, I've got all the impressions I need by now. This is ridiculous, Crow. Shut up and give me a hand here. This thing isn't gonna carry itself. You could at least ask nicely. Alright, let's go get the rest of the crew to help us out with this. Huh? This should just about do it. Thanks for the help, guys. Don't sweat it. Just make sure you pay back that money you owe me. Yeah, I know. In that case, we'll leave you to it. Thank you for your help. Second year's left the room. They left in a hurry. Ah, well, wouldn't have been able to move all that on my own anyway, so let's let it slide this time. I'm surprised you got so many people to show up to help. You really do have a lot of friends, don't you? Well, I've been here for 2 years now, right? Keep it up and one day you might be as famous as the whole crowd here. I get the feeling that in order to be that popular, I need to be Old Crow. Alright then, now that you've got your furniture, I'll say it once again. Welcome to the Class 7 dormitory. Thanks, man. They showed us picture of the red uniform, but he doesn't have a red uniform right now. ist denn eigentlich? Kann ich sein? Kann ich ihn schon? Kann ich ihn eigentlich schon? Oh, no, cannot. Okay, General Store. Ich muss noch nach den Büchern schauen. Useless, I don't see you around here too often. Well, I have some things I need to purchase. All stuff for the writing club? Well, not exactly. Anyway, don't mind me, it's nothing to particular importance. Well, he's definitely got something on his mind. While I'm here and I've got some time to spare, why not tell me what's up? I might be able to help you out. You really do enjoy sticking your nose into other people's business, don't you? So your uncle in Paris had sent you a letter then? You ran at one restaurant, right? Correct. It seems that he caught wind of the fact that we were involved in a terrorist attack during the summer festival, which caused him to get worried and send you a letter. Just goes to show how much he really cares about you, huh? There was no reason for him to be concerned about something so minor, especially as we rarely contacted each other up until now. Don't even try to hide it. You're happy about it, I can tell. Quiet. More to the point, I feel some remorse for causing him enough concern to feel the need to write. And so, as much of a pain as it will be, I feel as though it'd be best to include a token of thanks along with my reply. Which explains why you're here. Found anything you think you'd like yet? Not quite. I rarely come to stores like this in the first place, so I don't even know where to start. What are you laughing at? Sorry, I was just relieved as all. It's nice knowing that Rufus isn't the only person you're willing to let into your life. Always looking for an opportunity to spout nonsense, aren't you? Putting your personal failings aside for the moment, now that I've told you, you will need to help me find something for him. I was counting on it. Two of them proceed to browse the store for something appropriate. After some searching, they found a rare brand of tea that Rin used to drink back home and decided to buy that. Apologies for taking up your time. Don't worry about it, I'm sure your uncle will be happy about this. One can only hope. Yay. Give me my bond. So, jetzt muss ich aber noch kurz nach Büchern gucken. Because we need them. Wo habe ich sie denn? Wo habe ich sie denn? Wo habe ich sie denn? Books. Books. Irgendwas was am 22. Issue 6 ist bevor am 30. Das kann ich kaufen. Am 30. 8. Okay, ist das nächste Issue. Red Moon Roses. 28. Ach, okay, nope, können wir noch nicht. 30.8. Okay, nächstes ist dann... Okay, dann haben wir alles im Moment. Beziehungsweise ich kann die Dinger kaufen. Die...
Right.
Ne? Zeitungen. Haare. Haare. I don't like this. And that's the counter. Jesus. What didn't want to talk to you. Okay, okay, haben wir schon. Next Park Shop, a Pawn Shop. I have money. I can't exchange shit. Okay. Angeln. Und wieder immer noch der Aal. Okay. Okay, das Einzige, was wir im Moment jetzt fangen können, ist nur der Aal. Und der ist im Haus 5. Wir können trotzdem hier mal alles angeln. I can't, I already used this. But I can. Hier, angeln. Im River. Nope, da weiter runter. Genau. Gimme. Never seen this one.
Wow, this is a big one!
Oh, 12, I already have it. Nah, I just need the points to buy shit. Got another bass.
Not bad.
That is
Wow, this is a big one!
salmon.
Huh.
Think nice. Ah, Swordtail. I already have you. Mehr als genug.
Not bad.
Nur unten im Ding 5 schauen. Old School aus 5. Und dazu mir speichern. Okay.
Wow, this is a big one!
Okay. Barrel. Okay, als nächstes geht's zu Barrel. Für die Quest. Ja, where is Barrel? Ah ja, die ist oben in ihrem Zimmer. Ist das in der Student Union Building? Entweder da oder ganz oder in der Schule. Literature, Imperial Fishing Club, Occult Research Club, genau hier. Hey, welcome to the Cold Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell you for today, Arena of Class 7? Health, romance, I can even give life advice if that's what you wish. So I'm not actually here to get my fortune told. Don't worry, I'm well aware of that. You were sent by the student council, weren't you? You could have at least played along a little, though. You're not much fun. I'm kind of fun. Vera's a strange one, alright. She's got quite a reputation amongst the girls as an uncannily accurate fortune teller, though. There's something you'd like to ask of me, is there not? Answers are merely questions away. Do you wish to know what kind of rituals and curses are my favorites, perhaps? That's probably not the kind of thing I'm better off not knowing, thanks. Wait, she didn't just read my mind, did she? No, she couldn't have. So I assume you've been informed about what I want you to do. Yeah, you want me to look into the Academy's Sieben Mysteries, right? Precisely. The sooner you can start investigating, the better. Are you ready to begin? Sure, I'm ready when you are. I know a lot of schools across the country have mysteries like that. But I didn't know that Force had a set of all of its own. Well, I'm glad I could give up the good news. They've become a hot topic amongst some of the girls recently. Huh, I wouldn't have guessed that, but you said that you wanted me to look into some mysteries. Does that mean you don't know what all of them are and want me to find out what you don't know about them? No, I know the basic of each mystery already. But I'd like to ask you to investigate how incredible each one is. See, is that something I'd really be able to investigate though? I mean, if they're supernatural. You can just think of that as part of your investigation. If you can't come to any conclusions, so be it. Either way, to be more specific, I'd like you to talk to the people most likely to know something about each mystery. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you call a people person. Right, okay, I think I get what you want me to do now. Can you give me a head start by telling me what you know about each of the 7 mysteries though? I think if I taught you everything at once, it might be so much hard to take in that it would stop your heart. So ask me about them one by one, and I'll tell you what I know about each of them. That's a good way to do it. Alright, let's leave the investigation to me. Thank you, I look forward to hearing what you discover. Fifth mystery, the crying sculpture. Sculpture in question rests in the art room. It's used as a reference for sketches. However, if you draw near, you can see tear tracks running down his face. Whoa! What's more, the tears return after wiping them away. Rumor has it that the tears originate from a human head contained within. Okay, I was on board up until then. It's a little bit too extreme to believe. You think so too, even though these sorts of stories always contain some kernel of truth. Perhaps speaking to the head of the art club will allow you to find it. Second mystery is the haunted piano. Late one night, a student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano. Drawn by the sound, she took a peek into the room only to find it empty. But the name certainly fits. They claim it's a music-loving ghost playing the piano in there. A ghost who likes music, that's all. Seems a bit lazy to me. Agreed, at least give the ghost some elaborate tragic backstory to explain its connection to the piano. Regardless, perhaps you could learn a bit more from the head of the wind orchestra. I believe his name was Hebel. Thirdly, we have the mystery of the forbidden tome. Now this one is interesting. Apparently the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. The book is passed down from one library head to the next, all of whom are tasked of keeping it safe from prying eyes. You weren't kidding, this one is pretty interesting. It pleases me to know that I have a partner in fascination. Just imagine if it were something about the fall of the ancient Sumerian civilization. How romantic. The person currently in charge of the library is Instructor Thomas. He's likely the only person who knows for sure. The fourth mystery tells of the hidden graves. The legend dates back 250 years. It's said that many who died in War of the Lions lie buried beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies are buried directly below what is now the field. Whoa, is there more to the story? Oh, there most certainly is. They say that once on cursed nights, the corpse of the buried rise from the graves to bathe in the moonlight. And when they do, their long hidden graves surface from the field, overturning it and leaving holes. That explains why this mystery is called the hidden graves at least. But honestly, I was kind of expecting the mystery to be a little creepier. You must be getting used to these macabre mysteries. Good. Wait, what do you mean good? And regardless, the best people to ask about the field would be the members of the riding club. Or if the club's Captain Lambert is home for the summer. Perhaps you should ask Paula instead. The sports club's crutch is the topic of the fifth mystery. Given how hard the sports club's train, it's not uncommon to hear screaming coming from the general direction. But some say the screams can be heard coming from something else, dwelling in the gymnasium. The rumors say that those screams are a grudge of sorts, a manifestation of all the stress the sports club's men will face. This seems a bit backwards to me. Breaking up a sweat should wash away your stresses, not make a monster out of them. Only a select few would share that sentiment. Such ignorance of all those feelings might just lead you to an unfortunate end. Right. No matter. It may be wise to ask the captain of the fencing club for further details of this mystery. I think her name is Friedel. The sixth mystery is called the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. Have you paid much mind to the pond besides the gymnasium? Some say that it has a direct connection to hell itself. More amazingly, they say a resident of hell, the Crimson Devil, shows up to the pond from time to time. Well, that's certainly something. Any word on what it looks like? Sadly, the only descriptor I've heard is that it has 2 massive claws. It might be best to ask someone who fishes there often if you wish to know more about this mystery. Do you know Kenneth? He's a first in the Imperial Fishing Club. He's a noble, though he acts as though he's not. Nevertheless, he is the club's head. Perhaps he knows something. Yeah, we know about Kenneth. The seventh and final mystery is the poltergeist in the upper-class dormitory. To be frank, I have very little information about this one. But it seems as though furniture, cutlery and the likes are often found broken in the upper-class dormitory. And people are saying it's a poltergeist is responsible. I mean, we did fight some poltergeists. So it seems. Considering the mess it seems to be making, can only imagine that the notary's mate would know something. Perhaps you should ask them for... Perhaps you should ask them for information. So, wir haben jetzt alle, ne? Okay, first is the crying sculpture Clara runs the art club. Zeremonie. Okay, dann ist es second floor or first floor? Maybe third floor. Ich weiß aber nie, wo die ganzen Dinger sind. Gut. Custodian. Infirmary, faculty lounge, principal's office, conference room. Doch, der zweite Stock. Computer room. Ja, art room, okay. Oh, ist ja Hossi. Das ist die Statue. Oh, sind zwei Statuen. Pretty sure this is the girl's the head of the art club. Excuse me, could I have a minute of your time? No, I'm busy. But me is work, so I can listen to whatever you have to say. Go ahead, state your business. Okay. I guess she's going to keep working while I talk. That's pretty impressive. I'm actually looking into the Academy's Seven Mysteries, one of which is the art room's crying sculpture. You wouldn't happen to know anything about condensation. Sorry? Like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people have come in to ask about that. They're not tears, just condensation and water vapor in the air if big words scare you. Who in the right mind would actually believe a sculpture could cry? I guess the world will never run out of idiots. I see. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the information. It was nothing. Nice. Okay. Second is the haunted piano. Haunted piano, wind orchestra, music club. Music club is... where exactly? Home egg. Oh. Okay. Yeah, where is he, Bell? Where is he, Bell? That's the next question. Ja, warte, haben sie nicht, die haben doch... Ah, das Orchester gehabt. Ja, da war ich doch mit bei Elliot. Da war ja was. Ups. Jesus Christ, a broken arm. The thing's about from a wind orchestra. Oh, hey, what's up? I have a quick question for you. I'm trying to investigate the Seven Mysteries of the Academy. What have you heard about the haunted piano? Oh, that story. That's the one about the ghost playing piano in the empty room, isn't it? So you do know it. What can you tell me about it? So you want to know the truth? As it turns out, the ghost was me all along. Whoa, really? Okay, calm down. I didn't mean that I'm actually a ghost. And the rumor started spreading because someone heard the noises in what they thought was an empty room, but I'm pretty sure it just stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Really? Yeah, it's not exactly rare to end up totally obscure from you when you're tuning certain parts of it. Chances are that whoever heard it at the time couldn't see me. So basically I'm your so-called ghost. That makes sense, right? Sorry though, you were probably hoping for something a bit more exciting. Not at all. You told me just what I needed to hear, but I might not be thrilled at all. Thanks for your time, not a problem. So, third, Thomas. Library. I love this guy. No, there is Father Thomas. The Father Thomas. Instructor Thomas. Why Father? I'm Instructor Thomas. Me, my boy, what sorts of questions has your inquiring mind come up with today? As it happens, I'm looking for something for a fellow student. Do you know anything about a forbidden tome supposedly locked away in this library? Wait, Falcom Story. There's Falcom. Falcom Story. A forbidden tome? Why, what a fascinating idea. Just imagine if it contained details on the sacraments of the ancient Sumerian civilization. Perhaps it could be a grimoire written by the cross-bound alchemists of the Middle Ages. Would it be thrilling if one really existed? Yeah. It sure would. In other words, it doesn't. What exactly inspired you to ask about this imaginary tome? Well, I'm investigating the Seven Mysteries of the Academy, and one of them has to do with a book full of the world's greatest secrets hidden deep within this library. Ah, so that's what this is all about. You see, a story seems more absurd than the one I heard last year, but I do believe I know what you're talking about. You do? The tome of the story refers to is in fact a volume of, how shall I put this, gentleman's special interest in literature. Seriously. At least the forbidden part is right, not because it's dangerous or anything, but because it's rather naughty. Why, we tell you boys time after time not to bring those sorts of things into the academy, but somebody always has to try. Well, boys will be boys, I suppose. This little tale started because we gathered the contraband here before we dispose of it. Well, that's one way to do things. So if you happen to have a prized collection of your own, make sure to leave it on your mattress back home. Unless you want me to find it and share what you into with Instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, anyway, there's nothing especially unusual or mysterious about this library, I'm afraid. You have made it abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, Instructor. Are you sure you're not hiding something? Are you sure you're not hiding a secret home? Who knows? But don't Falcom love me? What the f... Okay. Okay, Instructor Thomas had nothing. Fourth, riding. Academy, 4 dürfte die dann sein. Genau da hinten mit der Horsey. You're Reen from Uses class, right? That's right, and you're Paula from class 5, I assume. This might sound weird, but I'm currently looking into these mysteries surrounding the school. Have you heard the rumor they're calling the hidden graves? Yeah, I have. This one about the dead rising from the graves in the field, right? Remember I found a hole in the field a while back, but the only thing to come out of it was an exam with a bad grade. Seriously? Yep, seems like someone couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put the test 6 rig under. We didn't even bury it though, just stuck a hole and tossed it in. We filled it up since someone could have tripped. But with a grade like that, you could say the only grave our culprit dug was his own. Yeah, the joke was so bad I can't even force myself to laugh. That aside, thanks for the info, this was a big help. Okay. Next. Crimson Devil. Nein, Friedel. Friedel Fencing Club. She probably knows this Crimson. What the fuck? Fencing Club. Da hinten, das Kenneth, Jim. Okay. Ich denke mal in ein Gymnasium. Wieder Pool. Training hall.